My name is Luna. I'm 18 years old, and this is the story of how one summer changed me forever. It was supposed to be a simple family vacation. My parents had planned it as a gift, a reward maybe, for graduating high school. "You'll be off to university soon," my mom said, smiling as she packed my suitcase. "Let this summer be a memory you'll carry with you." I didn't know then how right she was. We arrived in Amalfi Coast, Italy, after a long and winding drive. The place looked like something out of a dream. The sea shimmered in deep blue. The streets smelled like fresh bread and citrus, and the breeze felt like a soft whisper brushing against my skin. I had no plans, no expectations. I thought I'd read books, sunbathe, take photos, and maybe feel a little bored by the third week. But life had something else planned for me. He was staying in the house next to ours. His name was Ethan. He was tall, calm, with eyes the color of storm clouds, and a voice that sounded like late night jazz. I first saw him on our second day, leaning on his balcony with a book in his hand and headphones on. I don't know what made me look at him again, but something about him pulled me in. The first time we spoke, it was on the beach. I was collecting seashells like a little girl. Embarrassing, I know, when he walked by and smiled. "You're either making a necklace or a memory," he said. I laughed nervously. "Maybe both," I answered. That night, I couldn't sleep. The next day, we saw each other again. And the next, we started talking more. Long walks by the water, sharing silly facts, secrets, dreams we didn't even know we had. He told me he was 22, studying literature back in London. He was spending the summer with his uncle, trying to write something, anything, a book, a poem, a purpose. I didn't tell my parents about him. Not yet. Not because I was doing something wrong, but because I wanted to keep it mine, just for a little while longer. Then, one evening, as the sun melted into the sea and everything turned gold, he kissed me. It was soft, careful, like he was asking permission with his lips. I didn't pull away. That night, I sat on the beach alone after he left. My heart was too full. I was falling, truly, deeply, and it felt both terrifying and beautiful. We spent the next days like characters from a movie, hidden kisses behind olive trees, laughing over shared ice cream, stolen glances at the dinner table when our families weren't watching. I was so happy, but happiness doesn't last forever. One morning, my father saw us. We didn't notice him at first. We were just sitting on the rocks by the water, his hand in mine. When I turned around and saw my dad's face, I felt my whole body go cold. He didn't shout. That wasn't his way. But that night, he came into my room and closed the door. "I trusted you," he said. "Do you even know who this boy is? You're too young to understand love, Luna. You're not thinking straight." I wanted to scream, to tell him that age doesn't define love, that I had never felt more sure about anything in my life. But I didn't. I just sat there, silent, powerless. The next day, we packed up early. No explanations, No goodbyes. I didn't even get to look Ethan in the eyes one last time. For weeks, I didn't speak much. My friends said I had changed, that I seemed distant. University started, and I smiled through it, laughed when I was supposed to. But inside, I was still on that beach, waiting for someone who wouldn't come. Then, one rainy evening, I received a message. I looked for you every day. I don't know what happened, but I still think about you, Luna. Always. My hands trembled. My heart ached. I read the message 100 times before replying. And then, slowly, we started talking again. Carefully, like walking barefoot over broken glass. Years passed. We grew. We healed. And one day, we returned to that same beach. He held my hand, just like he did years ago. But this time, we weren't hiding, because some stories, no matter how broken, always find their way back to where they began.